Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Hello, is PlayStation Nation, are you there? Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
He's here. He's made it as well. Welcome, everyone, to my Twitch channel, I suppose. How you all doing? Welcome. I'm a little concerned that Streamlabs isn't working for some reason. There should be a cloud bot in there. We're speedrunning the stream today. We're just going to chat. We're not playing any games. We're just going to have a catch-up. So these are all the things I'm going to talk to you about. There he is. Streamlabs has arrived. Well, sort of. He's meant to have timers to tell you where you can find me and things, but he's not doing that at the moment. Maybe he'll do that soon? Question mark? I don't bloody know. We'll fucking see. I'm allowed to swear here, so that's pretty exciting. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Lovely to see you all. Welcome to my Twitch channel. I've actually had this for like, how many years? 6, 7 years? And I've never streamed on it once. But that's all changing now. Everything is changing. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Last live 6 years ago. Yeah, it said Wolfenstein, The New Order on PS4. I don't remember ever doing a stream on that. Maybe it was a test thing. I have no idea. Absolutely no bloody idea. Chat is literally moving too fast for me to catch up with, but thank you everyone for the really kind words. And also the people who emailed as well. We haven't been able to respond to everyone, but we've had some really lovely emails through to the TripleJump email about this situation. So thank you. Thank you, everyone. Are donations not showing up now? That's good. That's brilliant news. Let's see if I can fix that. I wonder if my alert box is all wrong. I bet it is, isn't it? It should be correct. But, you know, it's Streamlabs and it's the first time we're doing this. So, of course, there's going to be some... literally every single conceivable issue that you could possibly imagine. Let's have a look. I don't even know where to go now. What am I doing? Alert box. That's what I want. It is. It's going to affect the speedrun time, which is devastating news. Okay. That's the alert box. Is that what I want to copy? I'm not even sure. I think my alert box should be working. Shall I push a test alert through? This is all stuff that I've definitely tested already, but for some reason it just doesn't want to do it, you know? Let's see. Let's do a test of... Did that work? Did that come through? No, that didn't come through. How about in here? Did that work? No? What's going on here? Huh? What's bloody going on here? Why isn't my alert box working? Right. Follows no. Bits, right. Yep, sure. That. Okay, let's copy that URL. There. And then we're going to paste it in. I'm explaining what I'm doing because I'm not showing you. And I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you because I bloody am. That alert box link was different to the one that was in there already. Why is that? Who knows? Total bloody mystery. Let's try again. There we go. We did it. Thank you, Stephen.
My dude. Welcome back. Very happy to see you streaming again. How was your holiday? Just wanted to say all the content you made was incredible. I will be supporting you and the others. Lots of love and all the best to you, my dude.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, that is Carla. Carla's here. And that's pretty exciting. People who've seen my streams with Ben over on the Vidiots channel, big fan of Carla, and she's here. Yeah, so, I mean, where do we even begin, right? Because this all got announced. In fact, I should change the background to something a bit more appropriate. Hang on, where is it? Well, bam. This all got changed. Everything changed. Everything got announced while I was on holiday. I've been in Japan for the last, 9 days. And if I seem a bit out of it or a bit exhausted, and I look exhausted, it's because I am. I flew back into the UK on Friday.
From VODs to double. I mean TripleJump. Safe to say you are stuck with me. Sorry about that.
Raindrop Joy, thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, time to do a split. Oh my god, yeah, good point. Yeah, we're on to the next one now. There we are. Talking about TripleJump. Yeah, so all of this happened. Oh, bloody hell. Thank you, Techi Wayo.
The situation sucks, but as long as you all keep making the content we love you for, it'll be fine. Hope you had a good break. Have some money to help keep Pippa in the lifestyle she accustomed to.
She accustomed. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Here to a bright and happy future.
Thank you, Gonzo Noises. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, I'm starting from nothing on this Twitch channel. I've never streamed here before, as I said. So we're working our way towards affiliate, I think. So I'm going to be streaming on here quite regularly. This is going to be the main thing that I'm having a go at for the foreseeable. And I really hope you'll come along and join me. And we'll see how it bloody goes, quite frankly. But yes, this news about TripleJump, obviously you'll have all seen the video now that we put out on the main channel. This has been sort of rumbling under the surface for a while. It's obviously really shit and not how any of us would choose for TripleJump to come to a close. It's just, unfortunately, we just ran out of road, and that's really sad. And regardless of the shitness of it, though, I think we are all so proud of everything that we did, and I'm so proud of our entire team. And they've been, thank you, Chip Thompson's thumbs.
He apparently wasn't already following the Twitch channel, and it won't allow me to say hello there for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So hello. Going to miss the channel bloody lots, but looking forward to all the future projects and things.
Thank you, Chris Thompson's thumbs there for the donation. We'll see you in the chat very soon. I think I set up a timer to stop naughty people from spamming or something. I'm not entirely sure. I can maybe address that. But yes, I love our whole team. They're incredible, and you guys have been showing them amazing support over the past week. It was a great time to be able to go on holiday, obviously, because the work has been really hard lately, but also a very difficult time because everything was happening while I wasn't there, and the rest of the team have hit the ground running and they've been doing an amazing job. But I've sort of I've not been able to do anything for the past week, which I really would have liked to have started streaming immediately, quite frankly. But you guys have shown our team, by all accounts, a lot of support, and thank you very much for that. We've been making a real point of shouting about where everyone is and telling everyone where to find people. So do go and support them. I believe everyone apart from Peter is going to be streaming. Kieran is considering it as well, our very talented video editor. And if and when he starts doing that, we'll obviously tell you where to find him too. I'll talk about what Peter and I are up to in a minute. You already know, but that's what it is. But yeah.
Oh, so you are trying to get rid of us? PFFFFFT. We are the Barnacles on the Halo of HMS Ben Potter.
The El Dude Brothers, thank you very much for the donation. Was there an opportunity to rebrand to Cultaholic Gaming? No. I mean, that wouldn't have made any difference. We were already Cultaholic Gaming, but not in name. That would have just been a name change for no reason, unfortunately. So, yeah, and as I said in the video, a massive thank you to everyone at Cultaholic. They are so lovely and so brilliant, and we wouldn't have lasted as long as we did without the work of Adam Pacitti in particular. He really did move mountains for us to try and keep us going for as long as possible, but it seemed that we were just in, like, regardless of any thing that we perhaps could have done differently, because the nature of YouTube is that it is just a complete shit shoot a lot of the time. You don't know what is going to work and what isn't. You just sort of have to go with conventional wisdom and YouTube's own advice. No one knows what the algorithm is and how it works and why it does what it does. Apparently not even Google, because their advice was shit. It was terrible. But we did everything we could. And even if we did things differently, there's clearly some sort of awful rot at the center of Triple Jump. We don't understand why. There's something that we have done at some point that clearly put us in some what's the term, some sort of black hole, basically, where our content just wasn't being recommended to people. And as we talked about in the video, when it was being recommended to people, they were clicking it because our click-through rate was the same as it always has been. But something was stopping things, and we really tried to change that. And there's only so long you can do that when you've got a team of people who have salaries and office overhead and things like that. And it's really crap. It's so shit. I just don't know how else to describe it. It's immensely frustrating. It's been a really, really hard year for everybody.
Question. As your birthday is coming up, I have a gift that I want to send you as a birthday present. Would it be okay to send? Wishing you all the best.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for the donation, and thank you very much. I'll talk about my birthday in a minute, but I will say that obviously we were on really good terms with Cultaholic. Adam in particular has given everyone his blessing to come in and use the facilities, by which I of course mean the toilets, and also the studios as well. So there's absolutely no reason why you couldn't just send it to Cultaholic with my name on it. I'm not encouraging everyone does that, of course, but like if you wanted to send something, then that's probably the place to do it, and that would be fine. That would be okay. Thank you so much, though. That's really kind. And yeah, it's because we went too fucking woke, isn't it? It's because we like try to be inclusive and not pricks all the times. And unfortunately, if you decide that when you wake up in the morning you don't want to be a total asshole, you get punished for it, and that's it. Obviously, the situation is a little more nuanced than that, and quite frankly, that is one thing that we would not have ever done any differently, because we're just really proud of how we did things and the quality to which we produced things as well. We've got one more major piece of content. It's a feature-length documentary. I've actually got the animated intro that I'm going to show you guys later. It's the bit on the speedrun that says exciting triple jump video. I want to tease it because I watched a full version of it this morning to check through it. It was researched and written by Not Very Good at Gaming in the chat there, Kat, and edited by the brilliant Kieran Henry. And there's a few tweaks that need to be made, but it'll be ready soon. And I'm so excited for you guys to see it because it's brilliant and it deserves to be released. And as I said, I think it's emblematic of the quality of the stuff that we made at Triple Jump, and yeah, we wouldn't change anything about how we made stuff. I'm so proud of our team and just the quality of the stuff we made. I do think genuinely it's just head and shoulders above a lot of other stuff on YouTube. And I mean, what are you gonna fucking do? I don't know. You just sort of dealt the hand you're dealt with YouTube, and there's not much more you can do with that. But there it is. This video will be releasing later in the month, but anyway, I'll tell you about it in a bit. I need to VIP you guys. Where are you? Not very good at gaming. How do I VIP you? Let's see. Invite? Is there an easy way to do that? Mods, are you able to do that? Can you VIP Ashton and Kat? I don't really know what's going on. Wokeston. Now, I know a lot of the names in this chat. I know you're all joking. I don't know if this is something that Ashton's been talking about as well. But anyway, it's there's who gives a flying fuck if people got upset if we were inclusive, because that's just the right thing to do, isn't it? Anyway, hello everyone. 10-minute prison is over. Welcome. I should change that, shouldn't I? I should really change that.
Ben Spottus.
Yes.
Launch games is the reason I found TJ and I fell in love immediately.
Oh.
It pains me I will never get to own some sports time merch, but we move. We'll always be here to support you all as much as I can. Spaghetti.
Anonymous, thank you so much. That's really kind. The launch games videos are one of the things I'm most proud of at Triple Jump. I really loved making those, and I think their decline in viewership, I mean, I don't want to inflate my head any bigger than it already is, because it's already so massive it barely fits in frame. But I think the success of those videos and then the sharp decline in the viewership of those videos is perhaps emblematic of the struggles that the channel faced in general. And I'm really glad you enjoyed them. So thank you. And Clown Cafe Latte was the person who donated there. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Sorry if I've missed the update. What's going on with the TripleJump game? Yeah, so we're in an interesting position with that. We're talking with. Well, I say we're talking. We've had discussions with Adam Pacitti about it.
Consider this a pre-order for Bathwater and/or good luck.
Thank you, the Firewall. Thank you very much. The TripleJump game, which was obviously being worked on, I believe. I don't want to jinx myself here. I don't consider there to be too many roadblocks in the way, but it's been made clear to us that the ownership of that game will be transferred to us, the TripleJump team, so we can hopefully finish that ourselves. We still need to have some discussions as a group about how we want to do that, because the workload at this point is going to fall way more on certain members of the team than others, and we want to make sure that it's all fair, because I don't know how to code a video game. Only one of us does. So when you're not being supported by a salary and making that, obviously it gets a little more complicated. So we really do want to finish that. I can't make any promises, but we are thinking about next steps. That's what I will say for now, for sure. I think you can VIP people in the chat. Yeah, I know I can. I'm just fucking lazy. So you know what I mean. Not very. Do I have to put an at? This is fucking ridiculous, bro. Not very good at gaming. There we are. Right. Unable to add VIP. Visit the achievement. Oh, GY Goliath.
You guys really helped me out at times, and I can never repay it, but will always support.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot, and thank you for your really generous donation as well. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not an affiliate yet, so I can't do subscribers. I don't have emotes. I can't take bits, and I'm not even allowed to VIP members of the chat, because I'm a fucking loser, so I don't get to do any of that. So yeah, that's the TripleJump situation. Someone asked who had custody of Billy. It is, quite frankly, it's me, because I bought and made him. But really, it's Peter and myself. Billy is our child, and we will always treasure him. And even though he's like a stiff breeze could rip his eyebrows off at this point. We'll just put a diamond emote at the start of every message. Yes, Alex Starman in the chat there, or Starman.
All the best for the future, Ben. The Walrus clan will always be behind you guys.
Thank you, Worship the Walrus. Thank you so much. That's really, really generous of you, and so kind as well. I appreciate it, and we feel it. We all feel it. You guys have really come out in force. We've had very few, if no, passive-aggressive angry messages. Everyone's just been so fucking lovely about this, and it's made this really awful situation a little less awful, because you guys have been so nice and so kind, and thank you, genuinely, thank you very much. Yes, so in the chat, so we've got Alex Starman, superstar video editor and also Twitch streamer. Go give him a follow. Ashton's also Ashto is also going around in the chat as well somewhere, and Not Very Good at Gaming is there too. Go give them all a follow. I'll talk about my streaming schedule in a second. We're all obviously going to try not to step on each other's toes too much. That's not always going to be avoidable, but obviously we're going to raid each other and support each other as much as possible. So do follow everybody and support them as you can. Right, does anybody have... I mean, I'll continue to obviously answer any burning questions you have about TripleJump, but if anyone's got any, please let me know.
Big love. We'll be supporting you all in these future ventures.
Thank you, River Fox. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to whet my whistle. Bear with me. Do you like Breaking Benjamin? My girlfriend likes Breaking Benjamin an awful lot. And I'm, of course, familiar with some of their songs from professional wrestling, because it's that sort of vibe. Okay, let's move on. TripleJump background's gone now. And that is a split. Bam. There we go. James claimed on his stream that Ashton was constantly farting in the office. Can you confirm? Absolutely not. Cannot confirm or deny that. And that sounds like projection from James Jenkins, quite frankly. What does it mean when the calculator shows letters instead of numbers? You've broken your calculator. I don't know.
Thanks for everything so far and for everything still to come.
Oh, Callum, thank you. Thank you very much. We're excited. I think that we're all, again, nobody wanted to lose their jobs, right? And I need to stress that. I cannot stress that enough. But I think to a certain degree, we're all sort of cautiously optimistic about the next chapter. I think, especially with a community as incredible as this one, we're all just really excited to see what we can do, both on our own or if we're teaming up. I know stream-wise, we're going to try and stream together every so often. We're having conversations about that. So, yeah, I'm fucking terrified, but also quite excited. Possibly too depressing a question, but was there any thought of going into not presenting type jobs after this? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my friend Ben, he was made redundant last year and he's been working at a desk his entire adult life and now he's a postman. And I'm not going to lie, after, a year and a half, 2 years of work, of all of us working really, really hard on creative stuff that YouTube has not pushed to anyone, it can be, and it has been, creatively fucking soul destroying. Really, really hard. And you have to put on a brave face and you have to smile through the pain and crack on with the job, because that's what it is. And it's a brilliant job, and I was so privileged. We're all so privileged to have it. But it did at times make me think, if and when this comes to an end, what would I do next? Do I want to keep being a prat on the internet? Yes. But it is very alluring to just go, you know what? I'm going to go work outside. I'm going to go work in a park. I'm going to go work in a park. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go #offline and just walk away. And that is very alluring, but also I really love doing this. So if I could make a go at doing this, then that is that's the goal anyway. We'll see what happens. And yes, Ben and Ben streams, absolutely. That's something that will probably be happening here now rather than over on Vidiots, now that I've got my own place to stream. Nothing in the diary as yet, but 100%. 100%. I was really confused when you guys mentioned that people weren't seeing your videos. Do people really not use their subscription feeds on YouTube? No, they don't. And to be fair, it's largely YouTube's fault because they have emphasized the importance of subscriptions. People just go on their homepage and they'll see some stuff from channels that they are subscribed to, and some other things that the algorithm is actually largely pretty good at telling what you're interested in, and so they'll probably only stick on their homepage. What is that? Some baseball and a lightsaber. Gifts are allowed.
We love you guys and hope for the best. See this as a well-deserved vacation on the way to something new and better.
Thank you, Janet Wicks. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, YouTube it's a shithole. It really is. It's so annoying and no one knows how it works.
Keeping me sane over the years. I look forward to interrupting bang time in the near future. Much love.
Donak, thank you. Thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing more of you in streams. Maybe I'm an outlier, but my homepage is butts. I only watch blah blah blah. What's on my subscription page? I only ever use the subscriptions tab. I must be in the minority. I know Peter does. Peter, on his PC, his YouTube bookmark takes him to his subscriptions, which is how a lot of people, want to use it. But YouTube doesn't do that. I've watched so many videos from channels I'm interested in without ever subscribing, because that stuff doesn't count anymore. And I don't know. It's all you can use is conventional wisdom and Reddit threads of people who are trying to work out how things work, and it changes all the time, and it's difficult. It is difficult.
been breaking my lurking tradition with a little donation for each of you. Can't give much but want you to have my love and support.
Not that great Dane. You are the greatest of Danes. Thank you very much. Thank you. We all appreciate it. It's very kind of you.
Did someone say you were interrupting Ben?
Listen, if you're going to interrupt Ben with money, then by all fucking means, interrupt me all you bloody want. Thank you, River Fox. Thank you very much. Yes, I do actually have a shop, by the way. It's in the About section below. It's going around in the chat as well. This is built directly into Streamlabs. I'm going to be honest, the profit margins are not great, so I've tried to make the shirts as cheap as possible.
At some point, or were they, understandably, only interested in Ashton's takes on pro wrestling?
Yeah, it was a difficult conversation. I did say I'd love to do some stuff, and Adam said, "Well, actually, Ashton's the expert." So
great to see you, Ben. I hope Barbara Peace continues to live on through your content. Looking forward to supporting your streams. Also, I'm glad to hear the swears are back.
Yes, thank you, Soap. Thank you, Mr. Harder, for your donations. Yeah, swears are back, and they'll be back in Worst Games Ever as well. I'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, so what was the question? Cultaholic. Yes, absolutely. Obviously, I'd love to do stuff with Cultaholic if I can. You know, they're an incredible channel. I'm really I'm so enthusiastic and proud of everything that they've done and everything they've achieved. Again, I think the quality of their content head and shoulders above everyone else, and they need your support. I suppose it's just a matter of manpower, really. They've got an incredible team of presenters, a big team of presenters. They don't need me, quite frankly. Larger than life. Thank you, Laura. Love to you too. Thank you very much. If there was a way to do it, of course, I would love that. But I wouldn't get your hopes up necessarily. Yeah, so my merch store. There's a lot of shirts on there that I've designed myself. There is a Hello PlayStation Nation shirt. There is a Forgive Athletics Department hoodie. 2 Sports Time shirts. There's a Kiss Me I'm Barbara shirt as well. The prices, I hope, are sort of affordable. Again, the profit margins on these sorts of sites aren't very good, so I haven't been able to perhaps make them as cheap as I would like to. But yeah, there we are. Bring back memory card shirt when. But yeah, it's pretty easy to make these, so if anyone has any ideas, I can just stick it on the store. It's fine, just as long as you promise to buy it. That's the only thing, you know? That's the only thing. Anyway, I'm on the streaming bit of my speedrun, so I should probably talk about that. I am going to be streaming, I know it says on my schedule 3 times a week. I'm actually going to be doing 4 times a week instead. But I need your help deciding what the 4th one is. So Tuesday, which is when I'll be doing my first proper gaming stream, from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. UK time, I'll be doing a Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke challenge. I've never done a Nuzlocke challenge before. That's the one where if your Pokemon faint, you have to release them because they're dead. So that'll be interesting. I hope you'll join me for that. Wednesdays from 6 until 9 p.m. will be WWE 2K25 continuing the My Rise mode, and then maybe doing some other stuff once that's finished. Maybe it'll just be a de facto wrestling game slot. And then on Fridays from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. it's going to be Piss Effect 2, which is a Mass Effect 2 Renegade playthrough where I'm just going to be a giant bastard in space as Barbara Piss. So that's that. Thursdays, though, I'm also going to do a stream. Also going to do a stream on Thursdays. But I need your help deciding between Oblivion, which I appreciate a lot of the other team members on TripleJump are playing at the moment, so I don't necessarily want to tread on any toes, or if you've seen a lot of that, then maybe we don't do that. Or, I've got it here, I'm skipping ahead actually a little bit. When I was in Japan, I got a Japanese copy of Demon's Souls on PS3. Now, I don't know if you know this about me, but I can't speak Japanese. And so I thought it might be fun to play through Demon's Souls on PS3 in Japanese, occasionally using Google Translate to try and horrendously butcher the fantasy sentences and dialogue but through Google Translate, and we'll just try and desperately try and get through it. It seems that that's a popular one, so we'll do that. I'll update the schedule. That'll be on Thursdays as well. Not as well. That'll be on Thursdays. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, I'll be streaming.
My boyfriend name is Ben. So are some of his money.
Oh, incredible!
Faccina sorridente.
Thank you, Holly and Ben, and mostly Ben and Holly for maybe committing fraud, potentially. Thank you so much. Right. Doing a lot of talking. So yes, that's the stream schedule. I'll be right here on Twitch during those are my office hours. And there is a VODs channel. It is Sunday Juice, yeah. We're drinking Sunday Juice today. There is a VODs channel, and that is there. It's in the chat right there. Excuse the horrible long link. The problem with YouTube, another brilliant thing YouTube have decided to do, yeah, get this, is the custom URLs of YouTube channels now have ats in them. So if you put them in live chats like this, it just tags someone, which is fucking so dumb. I don't know why they've done that. So there's the long ugly link. But if you can hear and then type, you could also go to youtube.com/@confused_dude VODs. And if you do that in the chat, it'll probably tag @confused_dude VODs. And I don't know if that's a user, probably not. So yeah, there's the link. Sad it wasn't a Korean copy, or you could have named the stream Demon Souls. Fuck's sake. So yeah, that's where all the VODs will be going. I'll endeavour TripleJump rules to get all of those up the next day. Yeah, so that's my streaming stuff. I've got merch. We've got live streams here. We've got the VODs channel. Obviously, the Cameo is still in effect. I have now dropped the price of Cameos. This isn't me picking a fight or taking issue with anything at all. But the price of our Cameos was set across the board on Cultaholic and TripleJump to ensure like parity for everybody. But I have now lowered the price of those. So if you ever wanted a Cameo, or you want another Cameo, you can get a Cameo, and it's now cheaper than it was. So, can we have a Scaredy Cat slot a week? Oh, possibly. Let's see how these go. We might get 2 weeks into Mass Effect and then realize it's a 60-hour game and go, actually, this is a fucking terrible idea. Maybe we should do the Ben pisses his pants Friday or something. But that's certainly that's the plan for my schedule for now. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see what you guys think, because yeah, if we get a little way into any of these games and we're just not feeling it, it's a collaborative process. As long as you're kind, don't be nasty. But if you're not feeling it, then we could maybe switch to something else. And there we are. We can do that. We never leave Mass Effect. If we stop Mass Effect, I'll sue. Okay. Deal. Right, I think now I can stop talking about streaming. We're on to worst games ever. Jesus, what the hell? Did you hear that? What the hell was that? It sounded like my desk was falling apart. It's actually because it is. Yeah, the bar at the bottom isn't screwed in and it fell. Pippa's around. Oh, she's over there, actually. She's sat in her bed. Pippa. She's looking at me, but she's not coming over. She might come over in a bit. I'll go pick her up in a bit. I'll go piss her off in a bit. Yeah, she's comfy. So, worst games ever. Peter and I, as many of you will be aware, have been working together for about 10 years now. And worst games ever is something that we have always done. And that's not going to stop. I've shit-talked YouTube a lot. We all know it's crap. So the way that we are going to continue Worst Games Ever, doing fortnightly episodes, is through the support of Patreon, so we don't have to rely on YouTube's shitty algorithm and terrible ad revenue.
Sorry I'm late. Much love to you, Ben. Thank you for everything you've done for me, including coining my username. And I'm going to try and catch as many streams as I can, currently editing a Twitch clips compilation, which is going to be a long.
Oh, amazing. Thank you very much, Jeff the Molly Goose. Thank you, Molly. Molly wrote for us for a long time as a freelance writer. Thank you so much. That's really kind. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Plushy Labs Jennykin, welcome. So yes, anyway, Worst Games Ever channel. That's the main thing Peter and I are going to be focusing on. Obviously, he's got his YouTube channel as well. Go and support him. Making non-gaming videos. The only one of us to actually go outside and literally touch grass. So go and support Peter. What was I saying? Yeah, so this Worst Games Ever channel, we're going to be relying on Patreon instead. That's what we're hoping to do. We set up the Patreon. It was all ready to go. And then we got an email, and I will read you. It's a terrifying, absolutely terrifying email title. Let's see. Here we go. This is a note to alert you that your Patreon account has been suspended and is pending removal for suspicious activity. Brilliant. Brilliant. It's not like that this is really, really important. So Patreon seemingly is having a bit of a meltdown at the moment. We know we're not alone in this. We are aware of at least one other person that we know that set up a Patreon recently and has had the same issue. And based on the replies to their social media support accounts, other people are having this issue too. We reported it. We flagged it up immediately when that was sent through about a week ago. I have been chasing it daily. If I find a phone number, I'm going to call them tomorrow in the United States and ask them what's going on, because they are not replying to us. They are not helping us. And I'm going to give you guys advance warning here, but the first episode of Worst Games Ever is due out next week. It's due out. It should be out on Friday for patrons and then Sunday for everybody else. It's edited. It's ready to go. It's going to be great. We're excited for you to see it. However, without Patreon, we can't really launch it yet. So we're going to give them a few more days to see if we get reinstated. And if so, brilliant, plans back on. However, we may need to push the first episode by a week. So just emotionally prepare yourselves for that. It will release. We promise you. We want it out as soon as possible because we have mortgages and bills. So this is really important. But we may end up delaying just by a week. So hopefully we can get everything sorted. But we are going to be... Worst Games Ever is changing already. Yeah, exactly. And it's Patreon's fault this time. We've already bashed YouTube. Now it's Patreon's fault. So yes, we're gonna do everything we can to get Patreon to pull its finger out and get us reinstated. And then hopefully we'll be up and running and off to the races. But you can find us on YouTube and subscribe on there. We're at Worst Games Ever on YouTube. Again, can't really paste it into the chat, which is really stupid. However, if you go to bit.ly/WGE YouTube, you can find it. Equally, we're at Worst Games Inc. That's INC on all social media. If you want to follow us there on Facebook and Twitter and Blue Sky and all that kind of stuff. So stick around, stay tuned. We'll update you as soon as we have any news. We've got, as I said, episodes are edited. This is happening. We're just waiting on Patreon to sort themselves out. And then normal service will resume. You'll get an episode every 2 weeks. It's sort of a hybrid of the assets from TripleJump and Vidiots, sort of like throwback, but it's familiar, and we're going to swear now, and we really hope you enjoy it. And we're really, really, really excited to share it with you as soon as Patreon lets us fucking do that. That'd be good. Someone was asking about plans for streaming on Worst Games Ever. That is actually one of our stretch goals. We've got a couple of stretch goals on there, or we will do when we're reinstated, and that is to do monthly streams. So yes to answer you, yes, but we'll see how things go. It's all up in the air at the moment, pending Patreon fucking fixing everything. But yeah, anyway, so that's coming soon. Fingers crossed. Hopefully that's the plan. That's the fucking plan anyway. I forgot to say as well, actually, going back to talking about streaming, my birthday is on the 20th of May. And that's in 2 weeks' time. And I will be streaming on my birthday. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I do so hope you'll join me right here on Twitch to celebrate my birthday, because through lockdown I streamed on my birthdays, and it was always really fun to share that with you. And I'll be doing the same this year. because it's been a couple of years since I've been able to do it. So do come along live on the 20th, and I'll see you there. Right, it's time for Japan show and tell. That's it. We're flying through the speedrun, aren't we? So, I bought loads of shit in Japan, and I'm really excited to share it with you. Show it with you? Fucking, I want to sleep for a million years. I didn't sleep at all in Japan. At all. And I'm so tired. So bloody tired.
Hi Ben, here is some money as your stream is helping me through my hangover from my wrestling beers last night. Looking forward to some more streams and more worst games ever.
Sean, thank you so much. And I hope the hangover isn't... Sorry, I'll say that more gently for you. Sean, thank you so much. I hope the hangover isn't too harmful, and that you're doing okay. It is now nearly 8 p.m, so fingers crossed you're feeling a bit brighter. Will Danny be returning for home streams? Danny is actually, I can see him, he's in the cupboard over there. He's always watching, he's always present.
Was absolutely devastated to hear about TripleJump, but I'm genuinely excited to see what you are all doing going forward. Plus daytime streams. Yay for me.
Thank you, Trillion, thank you so much. Yeah, between all of us who are streaming, I think essentially there will very rarely be a point where TripleJump is not streaming or a member of the team is streaming. I'm going to try out during the day streams, I think mainly because I know there is an audience for that. I know a lot of you perhaps can't watch when you're at work or during the day, and I apologize and I appreciate that. I will obviously be doing at least one stream a week that is in the evening, but also I just want to... try and have some evenings where I can switch off. I think that's the goal. Is if I can make a good go of it of streaming during the day, and then have evenings free to unwind, then that would be preferable. We'll see what happens. Either way, there's always someone streaming. So yeah, check them all out. They're all in my suggested channels on the homepage of my Twitch channel, so you can go give them all a follow and watch some amazing people do some amazing streams. Right, what's the best way to support you if we can't watch live? Through your VODs channel or on here? Probably, I mean, it's difficult to say. Whatever, in regards to watching the VODs, whatever's most convenient for you. In terms of actually supporting, obviously when hopefully we get to it, when I get to affiliate, you'll be able to subscribe using your Amazon Prime subscription. You'll be able to gift bits. You can always buy merch. So there are various ways you can like monetarily support, but quite frankly, the VODs channel is not going to be monetizable for a long time, if ever. And I don't think I'm going to make any money off Twitch VODs. So again, whatever is most convenient for you, really. Bloody hell, Adam!
Ben. Really looking forward to what's coming up. Yay games. Boo algorithm.
Thank you, Adam, so much. That's really, really kind of you. Boo algorithm indeed. Boo. This is it. This is where we change it. This is where we make the algorithm work for us. Maybe. Right, so Japan. Where do I start? So I went to 3 different Pokemon centers, and they were amazing and also really crowded and full of children. They were either full of children, they were full of adults from the West who were spending hundreds of pounds. And then I like to count myself as not an adult from the West who spent hundreds of pounds, because I spent maybe like £30. Which means I'm cool. I'm cooler. I'm just a cooler guy than them. So different. I really wanted to find some Scyther merch because there's my tattoo. Because I'm a big Scyther fan. There he is on my arm. He's my favorite Pokemon. I could not find Scyther fucking anywhere. The only Scyther I could find was, he's going to go invisible, was this sticker. And I thought, that's it. That's my lot. It's a Scyther sticker, and I'm just never gonna bloody find this guy, am I? But I didn't give up. I went to different Pokemon centers, and I thought maybe there will be some sort of plushie of him. Obviously, the bigger plushies, you got your fucking Pikachus, you got your Bulbasaurs, and all the EVs, all your fan favorites. But then they had this huge wall in every single one of these smaller plushies that are like this big. And they basically had the original 151 in there. Like, who the fuck wants a Metapod? Who wants a Weedle? Who wants a stuffed Weedle? What's that? What the fuck is that about? But they didn't have any Scyther. And I didn't get it. So I bought some plushies because I felt like I wanted to, and everyone had really cute charms on their backpacks in Japan, and I wanted to fit in. So I got myself a little. God, he's a bit washed out, isn't he? Got myself a little. Will you stop? There he is, a little Psyduck. He's lovely. Yeah, I got a Psyduck, and then I got myself a Squirtle because he was my starter in some of the restaurants. I mean, in the original games, and he also is a finger puppet, which is nice. That's nice, isn't it? And then because I bought him, I had to get Charmander and Bulbasaur as well. So I got those guys. And there was the machines where you put a coin in and it squishes a penny. So I got that as well. But anyway, I checked another Pokemon Center. I found Wet Boy. I got a Wet Boy sticker, so that was exciting. And then I found Gligar, which is the evolved version of Scyther, but still no fucking Scyther, right? And I couldn't work it out. I was like, where is this? Where's this fucking guy? Why have you got Gligar, the sequel, but no Scyther? And then, final Pokemon Center I went to, and he's not going to appear properly. I found him. God, he looks menacing, doesn't he? I found him. He was the last one. Scizor. Not Gligar. That's a different guy. Scizor, yeah, Scizor. Anyway, I found Scyther. I fucking found him. He was the last one on the shelf, and there were some small Japanese children looking at him, and I'm proud to say I pushed past them really, really roughly, and I got him. Which leads me to believe that actually maybe Scyther's really popular, and that's why they can never fucking find him. Yeah, I promise you, he is green. He doesn't look like that. He doesn't sort of buzz ethereally in real life. So I got him. Fucking got him. So that was my Pokemon Center adventures. I also went, and this is going to go invisible as well. I also went to go and see Pro Wrestling Noah. That's, some of you will know that's Kenta, off of the guy who did the Go to Sleep before CM Punk. This was actually really good. I don't watch Pro Wrestling Noah, but I had a fantastic time, and I watched it at Sumo Hall. The seats were really weirdly spacious, and the view was fantastic, and it wasn't that expensive to go. And yeah, I had a great time. It was really, really cool watching wrestling in Japan. Very, very different. So, Hideo Itami, yeah, that's him. So anyway, that was that. I did various bits and pieces of shopping for gifts for friends and loved ones. So some of these are gifts, some of these are not for me. But I got this Final Fantasy VII Remake, like can glass. God, should we turn this off? Is this gonna screw me over? Not really. Still reflecting. There we are. So that's pretty cool. And then also a friend of mine is into Monster Hunter, and they're doing is it the 25th anniversary or some sort of anniversary of Monster Hunter at the moment? There's a vending machine where you get a random Monster Hunter can. Anyone know who Naga, Cougar, and Tigrex are? Let me know. That is a lemon squash. Apparently, that's a lemon squash. So I got that. Also, Ashton couldn't find him. I could. It's Leon S. Kennedy. The S stands for slithering because he's a worm. There he is. We got him. Leon Kennedy as a little slug boy. Some sort of, this is not interesting to look at all. Some sort of mystery Monster Hunter thing there. A Monster Hunter biscuit. You want a Monster Hunter biscuit? And this is from the Capcom store. An Umbrella Corp notepad and an Umbrella Corp pen and a ruler. That's fun, isn't it? Some stationery. The main place I spent most of my money, though, was in various video game stores. So obviously I went to Akihabara, and it was awful and full of the people that you would expect, me. And I also went to lots and lots of secondhand shops. They have a chain of shops, they're everywhere, called Book Off. and they have loads of pre-owned video game stuff in there. And I spent way too much money on. I spent way too much fucking money. The thing I spent the most amount of money on was this boxed copy of Pokemon Gold. Someone very kindly sent me a boxed copy of Pokemon Silver in a Tatapeel a couple of years ago, and I got this guy, and it cost me a lot, and I don't really want to talk about it. Don't really want to talk about it. Got a copy of Mario Paint on the SNES. Sorry, the Super Famicom. There he is. Mark, ready to paint. This cost £2.50. That was £2.50. Ben, my question is this: will I be rewarded or punished for buying my wife, hope you're married, the Cheeky Ben swimsuit? I think it'll only strengthen your relationship. Quite frankly, I think you will be well. You'll be well on your way to eternal bliss. You've already got it, assuming you're married, of course, which I hope you are. Japanese copy of Persona 5. Sort of felt like I had to get that. Japanese copy of Dark Souls. You've obviously seen the Japanese copy of Demon Souls. I also got these chunky boys. Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. Thick lads. These are from Super Potato, the famous pre-owned video game shop. And they had signed AJ Styles and Kenny Omega things above the counter because they're two massive fucking nerds. And apparently they've been in there. So that was pretty good. The thing that made my luggage heavier than it was allowed to be and had to have a warning sticker put on it, however, is this bad boy. A white PlayStation 3, which when I saw it, I thought, I need it. I've got to have it. And it's really fucking heavy. This cost me about £15 because it's junk. And I'm not being nasty to the PS3. I mean, this doesn't work, which is great for me because I was never going to use it. I just wanted to display it. And it was in their junk section, and it cost 15 quid. It's like a white PS3. I was never gonna play it anyway. I just wanted it. I wanted to put it in glass prison so I can show it to people. Repair it on stream. I'm not gonna do that. So I was really excited when I saw that, and that's gonna go next to my original piano black one as well. And I'm gonna look after it.
Sorry, I missed most of the stream. Was on a train question who is looking after Billy. I'm assuming some sort of joint custody arrangement. I wanna see some wrestling in Japan. I hear you know a guy.
Oh.
All the love and just wanted to show some support.
I hear you know a guy. Heavy Metal Chris, thank you very much for the donation and the kind words. I appreciate it. I'm looking at, well, Billy's still in the office at the moment because, you know, I've still got all my stuff on my desk. I need to go in and do that at some point. But Billy will probably be coming home to live with me. But, you know, anyone who wants to see him can see him. You know, it's lovely. It'll be fine. The Japanese version of Dark Souls and Demon Souls have English voice acting, so it shouldn't be too confusing until you have to read. Oh, okay, interesting. It's kind of a shame, isn't it? Maybe we can turn it off. Just turn the voice volume off and try and work out the subtitles. Is Worst Games ever going to be remote, or are you and Peter meeting up to record it? We will be meeting up to record it. We have recorded the first few episodes in the TripleJump studio while we still have access to it, with the blessing of Adam Pacitti, of course. And as I said earlier on, we have been told, all of us have been told, that we can go in and make use of the facilities. So we will, it may just be, you know, some late evening or weekend recordings even, but as long as Cultaholic are in those offices and they have green screens, Peter and I will be recording as much as we can on that setup, because I've got a green screen here, but this room is not particularly spacious and it would be a little challenging, and we may have to pivot to that eventually, but for now we're just bulk recording as much as we can in advance. So that's the goal. We'll always be doing it in person unless something catastrophic happens. You know, I don't know what. Could we COVID 2? Anyone? But no, the aim is to do it in person. So yes, I've got my white PS3, and then I thought, oh man, now I need a white PS3 controller. And then I went into one of those book-off stores. They had some PS3 controllers in the display case, and I said I wanted some PS3 controllers. There was a pink one and a red one, and I thought those are very nice. And then tucked away at the back, white PS3 controller as well. So I got it. Got my white PS3 and I got my white PS3 controller. And that's extremely exciting to me because I am a massive fucking loser. So, yes, that was the main stuff I bought. As some of you have been asking, though, I did go to the Nintendo Museum. Ashton Matthews told me it was shit. And I think, and I said this to her earlier today because I saw Ashton today, I think because my expectations were rock bottom, it was better than I expected. And the area that you weren't allowed to take photos in, and I'll talk about this because we've still got a TripleJump podcast to go. I'll talk about this with the guys when I see them. The floor you weren't allowed to take photos of was basically my living room, but just way bigger. So loads of display cases with all the different consoles, all the different systems, and some of their most significant games, and then like some history of Nintendo stuff as well, like all their old board games and physical toys that they made before they made video games. And then weirdly tucked in a corner, and Ashton did talk about this on the podcast after she'd gone, they have all these amazing prototypes of various different systems, like made out of polystyrene and wood and things. And it's just tucked, like zero fanfare, just tucked in a corner, which I thought was really interesting because that's definitely probably the most interesting stuff there. But yeah, like I could see how some people would be disappointed, but like the tickets weren't that expensive. And I suppose there's always Super Mario World or whatever it's called. If you want to go really crazy and spend loads of money and do mad, Mario, Nintendo stuff. But yeah, I quite liked it. And I did go to the gift shop. And I did buy a Game Boy pen. Thank you for asking. And I bought 2 of the sound boxes, the mystery sound boxes. Again, some of you will remember Ashton got the Switch one, and it was rubbish because you click it and it just makes the Switch noise. You could have had... God, I can't even read half of these. What was that? Like the NES, the SNES, the Game Boy, the GameCube, the DS, the Wii, the 3DS, the Wii U, or the Switch. Those are the options. Obviously, what you want is the GameCube one. Now, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to do this to you, but I'm not going to open them now. I am saving this for the final TripleJump podcast where we will unbox them together and close our eyes and not know what it is, press the button, and we will find out on the podcast what is in these 2 horrible blind boxes. So you don't have long to wait. You can see it's on the speed run. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But that's my haul from Japan. I had a phenomenal time. I didn't stop the entire time I was there. As I said earlier, still sort of recovering now, feeling a bit fucking mad, a bit manic maybe. But still, we persevere. I didn't dick move. I didn't want to delay any longer on these streams. I could have done a stream yesterday, but quite frankly, the bags under my eyes would have been twice the size, and you should have seen me, guys. I was so fucking grumpy yesterday. I was the king of Grump Town. You wouldn't have wanted me to stream like that. You wouldn't have liked that. And I still feel a bit weird today. I woke up at 5. I don't want to wake up at 5. You fucking joking? So even today's been a really long day, but I wanted to do this now so we could have a chat. We'll be cracking on with the video games next week. So that is my Japan show and tell. We now move on to exciting TripleJump videos. So I talked about this earlier. This came to me in a dream. It didn't. I was on holiday last year and I read an amazing book, like an unofficial sort of biography of Rockstar Games, sorry, that is. And it went up. It was a number of years old at that point, so I think it went up to about GTA 4. maybe the beginning of maybe Red Dead Redemption is where we got up to. And I love this book, and I messaged Kat, not very good at gaming, in the chat somewhere. I messaged Kat and I was like, Kat, we should make a video about this. We should do like a Rockstar documentary, and we should use this as research because there's lots of brilliant anecdotes and you know, behind the scenes stuff in here. And then we should extend it. We should make it modern and bring it up to today and tie it into GTA 6 as well. And so I sent her the book. She read it, turned around a script in like 3 days. It was slightly longer than that, but as Kat is known to do, just churned out this incredible script really fast. I read it. I was like, this is great. Let's fucking do it. I recorded it. Kieran Henry, brilliant video editor, who you will all know as the editor of Weirdest Games Ever and occasionally Worst Games Ever, and Rules Boss if you were a TripleJump patron. He started chipping away at it as well, and we got right up to the end of the edit, and then all this stuff started happening with TripleJump. And Kieran, hats off to him, even though his notice period has come to an end, persisted and has finished it. It's ready to go.
Ben, hello Ben. Big Bang, Big Boy Ben, hello. Want to say thank you for all you've done with TJ. Your content has made me so happy and continues to do so. Can you tell me how do cats know how to be born with fur holes for their eyes? PLS, tell me PLS.
Okay, hang on. Can you tell me, how do cats know how to be born with fur holes for their eyes? Well, that's a good question. I suppose, really, it's a matter of where the fur grows, because fur isn't going to grow on the eyes, is it? It's going to grow on the skin. So, really, it's skin holes. I think you're looking in the wrong place here. Skin holes are the things that you want to investigate. Anyway, I hope that helps. Thank you, Tea Drinker. I appreciate you very much. So yes, Kieran has seen this over the line. It just needs a final tune-up. I watched it this morning. It's fucking brilliant. I really hope you'll enjoy it. I think it is emblematic of the quality of the high quality of video that TripleJump has released over the year. I'm running out of steam, guys. I need to go to bed. I think it's fucking great. And Sam Driver from Cultaholic, who is a whiz in After Effects, edited us an unbelievably slick and exciting intro, like to go at the start of the video. I'm going to share that with you now as a little teaser. This will probably go out towards the end of May, ultimately, but I'll shout about it when it's ready to go. And I'm going to play this for you now. So this is the title sequence for... I've got to remember what the full name of the video is now. It's... The Untold Story. It's an Untold Story video. The Untold Story of Grand Theft Auto 6 and Rockstar Games. So I hope you enjoy this little sneaky peek. And apologies in advance for the heinous politician that features in. It's just that he was relevant to the video.
Grand Theft Auto.
All the people in here are working on what DMA hopes will be its new blockbuster. It's a game called Grand Theft Auto.
Violent games can cause kids to act more aggressively and accept violence as a part of everyday life.
You are learning in a virtual reality to be violent, to enjoy being violent, how to kill.
We must stop the glorification of violence in our society. This includes the gruesome and grisly video games that are now commonplace.
So there we go. That'll be coming soon on the channel. Really excited to share it with you. It's like an hour and 45 minutes long. It's a full feature-length documentary. We're really proud of it. And if it is a send-off for the channel, then yeah, what a way to go out. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. So that is the exciting TripleJump video that is coming soon. Right. final Triple Jump podcast and streams, plural, actually, because we've obviously got the final sleepover stream on the 22nd of May. That'll be live on YouTube. That I believe that should be a Thursday. So that will be your BAP regulars. That'll be Peter, Ashton, and myself. Not sure what we're going to play yet, but that's the goal. And then also, because we've now got an amazing team of streamers, we're also... I need to turn this back on now, this little light. There we are. We're also planning on doing one final stream of all of us doing something together. It may be that we have our different perspectives, perhaps displayed on our respective Twitch channels, but we're all planning on doing one big stream with everybody in it. And we've yet to work out the full details on that, but it'll probably be after the sleepover stream. So do join us for that. We'll let you know as soon as we have some plans in place about what we're going to be doing and how you can get involved, that sort of thing. Final podcast will be on the 24th of May. If you're a patron, you will get a notification leading up to that about asking questions. It's not going to be the usual... what's topical in the news thing. I think it's going to be a bit more reflective about sort of our time at TripleJump, that kind of stuff. It's detailed in the post when that goes out, so you can ask some relevant questions to that. But yes, we wanted to do one more podcast. We wanted to do one more stream because we wanted to, tie a bow on everything really and not just have it suddenly stop. And, mercifully, we're in a position where we have been allowed to do that by Cultaholic and by Adam specifically. It's important to him as well that not only we shout about where we're all going and what we're all doing after this so you guys can find us, but also that people feel a sense of closure to what we've done at TripleJump as well. So yes, that will be on the 24th of May for the podcast. And I think we're actually doing one more. We're doing a final After Dark podcast on that day as well, I believe. I'm desperately clicking through my tabs here just to check the schedule. Let's just double check. Let's just double check right now. Come on, let's vamp for time. It's yeah, we're doing one final After Dark as well. So there will be for patrons of that tier, there will be a final After Dark podcast as well for you guys. There will be a final episode of Worst Games Ever as well. Irritatingly, at the end of the final episode on TripleJump, it does provide a link to our Patreon. Of the new dedicated Worst Games Ever channel, which of course isn't live yet. So if we do end up pushing the Worst Games Ever first episode of Worst Games Ever on the new channel by a week, we'll probably push the final episode of the TripleJump Worst Games Ever by a week as well, so that all matches up. But you will still get it. It's edited. It's ready to go. I promise you. It's not vaporware. It does exist. I've seen it. So I was there. So there we are. Ben, where are you holding the mods against their will? Discord. It's Discord jail, I think. It's called Discord jail. I don't know how it works. We lost like the keys to it ages ago. That'll be fun. That'll be absolutely fun. Before we finish up here, there we are. Very close now. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. You've all been so generous, not just with your words, but also with your money as well. And I wasn't really expecting that level of generosity. This was just going to be a sort of casual chat, and I was just going to see how it goes next week with playing the various video games, which of course I will still be doing. But it's so nice to know that so many of you are here and are keen and ready to get stuck in. And yes, I feel a lot better coming out the other side of this of this stream than going into it. So thank you very much, all of you, genuinely, really. And anyone, we've said it before, but it should be repeated until the end of time. Anyone who's supported us on Patreon, subscribed to us on Twitch, given up their time to be a moderator. Obviously the mods that are represented in chat right now have been with us practically all the way through TripleJump, and also the mods on Discord as well have been phenomenal. So just thank you to all of you, really. Thank you so much. And you're going to hear us. You're going to hear us say all this again in the final bits and pieces of content for TripleJump in the coming weeks. But yes, thank you genuinely so much. I really, really, really appreciate all of you. And I'll see you all on Tuesday for the first stream. at 11 a.m. There was actually something else I noted down on my little running order, and now that feels like the perfect place to end the stream because I've wrapped up. But I also feel like I need to mention it, and it's not right. So you know the Pokemon trading card game, right? There is what. Oh, we've sold a shirt, by the way.
Thank you stumbled on TJ in 2019 just in time for your guys to sustain me through the weirdness of recent years. Thanks from creating events with your communities.
Oh, the Firewall, thank you very much. You've been such an important member of our community for so long, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks for all you did on TJ. We'll be along for the ride with all the new stuff from all of Bab.
Displaced, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, the whole team. Yeah, it's just really excited to have you guys on board. So thank you very much for the for everything.
I'm sorry I just got here. I suppose I missed all day you go away for a fortnight and look what they all did.
Yeah, it was me. I did it.
Consider yourself supported monetarily, at the very least. Hope you've been well, lad.
Thank you, Boring Loner. Thank you very much. Yeah, I did. I fucked it all up by
Sorry,
going
Ben,
on
you
holiday.
are stuck with us now.
I couldn't be happier to be stuck with you all. Thank you, River Fox. Thank you, all of you, very, very much. We've sold a shirt. It's meant to put a little notification through on my alerts, but it's not done it for some reason. The Jacobite has bought a Hello PlayStation Nation white logo shirt and one other merch. It says, I don't know what it is. But yes, you can. There's a thing going around in chat. You can buy shirts and support me. They're all there. Yes, Trish Love. I spoke about it earlier. We are going to do our very best to get the game over the line. We need to have some chats about how we're going to do that, but it's not going to be abandoned. That's for sure. We really do want to finish it. So yeah, anyway, getting back to what I was saying to completely disrupt the end of the stream. The Pokemon trading card game, the app, I've got a lot of you on there as friends, and you're brilliant. Thank you so much for giving me free shop tickets every single day. There's one Pokemon I need. So if any of you have me on there, and you have, here we go.
TripleJump meant the world to me. You guys have helped me through many rough times, especially when I lost one of my close friends last November. Can't thank you guys enough for all the love and support. You guys mean a lot to me, really appreciate you.
Thank you, Stephen. I'm so sorry for your loss, and thank you for all your support.
You must keep on it crazy style.
Alan, thank you. It's upsetting how good the accent goes. Fucking hell. Right, so yeah, this Pokemon I need. Ready? It's from the Shining Revelry pack, and it's a Tinkaton EX. A Tinkaton EX Shining Revelry card. If you have one, it's the last one I need in the Shining Revelry collection, and I'm so sorry that we're ending the stream with me talking about that, because we wrapped it up so beautifully. And now I've asked you for a pretend Pokemon card. Anyway. I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna go now because I've got some wrestling to watch, and I'm knackered. I'm gonna go to bed soon. But yes, thank you so much, everyone. Again, you're brilliant. I will see you on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Oh my goodness, she's here.
I just need the text-to-speech to say Barbara please one more time.
Displaced, thank you so much, Barbara please. That's Pippa. She's in. Don't pay no mind to the blanket she's in. What's going on? She's still a bit cross with us. Because she had to go to jail while we were on holiday. So she has been screaming at us, but not as much as usual. But yeah, anyway, I forgot what I was going to say then. Displaced, thank you very much for the donation. Pippa's here. I'll see you on Tuesday at 11 a.m. for the Nuzlocke Challenge. Wednesday at 6 p.m. for WWE 2K25. You alright? She just looks so pissed off with me. Thursday at 11 a.m. for some Demon Souls in Japanese. Oh, yeah, okay, I get it. And then Friday for some Mass Effect. This is the boy blanket, by the way, this one here. The face that's right at the front, actually, is my friend Ben. The rest of them is sort of a combination of all of my friends' faces. It's the worst thing I own, and for some reason Pippa loves to sleep on it, so that's nice. Right, I'm going to go now. It's a little hard to do with one hand, but we're going to try. Okay, all of you look after yourselves, and thank you so very much indeed. That is speedrun complete. That is quite literally a world record for this stream. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye, everybody.